worries, know what to do.
He offered me a paid position.
It was everything that I feared, and so much worse.
I get the feeling you're talking about something specific.
Does that mean that Tracy's gonna play ball?
I'm listening. Do go on. Today's the day of reckoning. Nothing you can do about it.
General Hospital latest update. Kristina records Drew ordering a hit on Michael, planning to frame Sonny. Michael isn't shocked, he's ready for war. Meanwhile, Willow's blackouts spark fears of a twisted, Nellie, alter targeting baby Daisy. As Carly and Tracy unite to destroy Drew, Brooke Lynn's fake DNA plot threatens to expose buried secrets. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. After watching these videos, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. General Hospital. Kristina's warning to Michael overhears Drew's death plot. General Hospital spoilers and rumors tease Kristina Corinthos Davis, Kate Monsey, gives a warning to Michael Corinthos, Rory Gibson, after overhearing a conversation. Drew Kane, Cameron Matheson, wants to eliminate any possible competition for Willow Tate, Caitlin McMullen, and get her kids back, so he puts out a hit on Michael. Drew's in the wrong place at the wrong time to be having this conversation. Drew's in the wrong place at the wrong time to be having this conversation, and Kristina just happens to be in the right place at the right time to overhear it. Kristina has picked up Scout Kane, Cosette Abinante, and is helping care for her while Willow recuperates from her trauma, and hears Drew on the phone outside. She hears Michael's name and tells Scout to wait in her car while she sneaks closer for a better listen, because Drew is riled and doesn't realize how loud he's getting. She pulls out her phone and records what she sees and hears, and Drew gets louder as he tells someone, "Make sure Michael Corinthos is dead." Drew even repeats himself and wants it to look like a result of mob violence, like Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Bernard, was the intended victim. Kristina's mind works overtime. Did he have the bomb planted too? Kristina usually leaves the detective work to Dante Falconeri, Dominic Zamprogna, who'll hear about this too, but first she has to get to Michael and play it for him. Her mind's working overtime from that last phrase she heard. Like Sonny Corinthos was the intended victim. Is that what happened when his penthouse got bombed? Is that how Michael got almost killed and burned so badly? Could Drew have been behind that too, sending out a hitman? But first she takes Scout over to Grandma Alexis Davis's, Nancy Lee Grahn, house where she'll be safe. She doesn't think Drew is even safe around his own child, let alone around Michael's. That was the whole point of Michael getting sole custody, at least until Willow wakes up to think Willow helped Kristina get out of that cult, and now she's even more deceived. Michael is neither surprised nor is he shocked. Michael is neither surprised nor is he shocked, as he knows Drew is dangerous and Willow is deceived, and terribly so. He agrees Dante needs to be brought in on this plot, as well as Jason Morgan, Steve Burton, and Sonny, and thinks Kristina's suspicion is a good theory. No one is sure how much Drew knows about explosives, and besides, they do know that the bomb in Sonny's penthouse wasn't available on the general market. But would Drew have sent a hitman after Michael in Sonny's apartment if he knew he was going to be there? Absolutely, and Michael's going to have special protection this time, and eyes will be on dastardly Drew all the time. Today's next update. An unlikely alliance formed between Carly and Tracy as Michael seizes custody? General Hospital spoilers report an unlikely alliance is rumored to be on the horizon between Carly Spencer, Laura Wright, and Tracy Quartermaine, Jane Elliott. Both women, despite their decades-long feud, share a burning desire to drive Drew Quartermaine, Cameron Matheson, out of town for his toxic influence over Willow Corinthos, Caitlin McMullen, among other things. Carly loathes Drew for his vile manipulation of Wiley Corinthos, Byron Weaver, and lies about Michael Corinthos, Rory Gibson, while Tracy wants him gone to protect the Quartermaine legacy from his shady Esplanade deal with Ezra Boyle, Daniel Cosgrove. Could this common goal forge a grudging partnership, or will their hatred sabotage any chance of teamwork? Carly and Tracy's shared enemy. Carly's fury at Drew, fueled by his emotional abuse of Wiley, ensuring he overheard Michael didn't care about him anymore now that he has a new child in his life, aligns with Tracy's disdain for Drew's schemes. Tracy, guarding the Quartermaine name, sees Drew's questionable business moves as a threat to her family, and she's not going down, or to prison in an orange jumpsuit without a fight. Will these two leading ladies in their own families join forces to force Drew's exile? Will they swallow their pride to link arms, or will old grudges flare up? General Hospital spoilers squeal. A fragile pact takes shape. If Carly and Tracy team up, their plan could be ruthless, leveraging expensive twofold legal clout to expose Drew's misdeeds. They might also make use of Jason Morgan's Steve Burton muscle to intimidate him. We've seen a bit of that already this week. Tracy's influence with every judge in town and Carly's ties to Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Bernard, could amplify their efforts, maybe digging into Drew's Esplanade ties to Jen Sidwell, Carlo Rota. But their history of catfights, dating back to Carly's clashes with Monica Quartermaine, Leslie Charlson, makes trust shaky. If a slip like Martin Marty Gray, Michael E. Knight, sniffing out their scheme, sparks conflict, will their alliance crumble before Drew bolts? Middle ground or mutual destruction? This uneasy partnership could shift Port Chuck's power dynamics, especially as Willow ultimately ends up grappling with Drew's scandals. With some General Hospital fans cheering Carly and Tracy team up? Iconic. Others are casting doubt, saying they'll implode before Drew can pack his bags. Will Carly and Tracy's unlikely alliance to oust Drew hold long enough to succeed? Or will their deep-seated hatred pave a path to mutual destruction? Today's next update. Brooke Lynn's vicious revenge. Faked DNA. Britt revealed as Rocco's mom? General Hospital spoilers and updates tease Brooke Lynn Quartermaine chase. Amanda Sutton. Cruel revenge scheme against Lulu Spencer, Alexa Havens Bruning, is going to be a doozy. Once Marco Rios, Adrian Anchondo, finds all the information she requested, she could fake proof that Rocco Falconeri's Finn Carr DNA test was faked. Britt Westbourne stole one of Lulu and Dante's embryos and implanted it in herself. This part is true. Britt Westbourne, Kelly Thiebaud, did steal one of Lulu and Dante Falconeri's, Dominic Zamprogna, embryos and implant it in herself. She wanted a baby in order to try and get Patrick Drake, Jason Thompson, who she'd seduced, to do the right thing and marry her. But it didn't work. Patrick fell in love with someone else, and eventually Robin Scorpio Drake, Kimberly McCullough, returned to Port Charles alive, stopping his wedding. Britt then got acquainted with and eventually fell in love with and moved in with Lulu's brother Nicholas Cassadine, Adam Huss, at that time Tyler Christopher. She gave birth to the baby she was carrying, who actually was Rocco, and named him Ben. Nicholas became suspicious and had a DNA test done. Nicholas eventually became suspicious and he had a DNA test done, and it showed the baby wasn't Patrick and Britt's, instead he was Dante and Lulu's. Nicholas then gave Britt the boot and kicked her out of Windmere Castle and gave baby Ben to Lulu and Dante, who were overjoyed. Maxie Jones, Kirsten Storms, had miscarried a couple of their other embryos and one was no longer viable. Eventually, if Marco does a really deep dive, he should find proof of that all, including the DNA test that Nicholas had done. Here's where things get tricky. Maxie will remember all of that, as well as obviously Lulu and Dante, but Nicholas is in prison. He can't fight for Lulu's son now or against Brooke Lynn's fake job. It would be easy to believe Nicholas would have had the test faked to give his sister a baby she so desperately wanted. Of course, going into this deep fake job, Brooke Lynn nor anyone else knows that Britt may be alive as a clone somewhere, thanks to Professor Henry Dalton, Daniel Goddard. It shouldn't matter right away, and the clone won't have to testify to anything very soon, presumably. It would be easy for Brooke Lynn to produce fake proof that Nicholas' requested DNA test was faked, and it would be easy to believe. After all, Nicholas loves Lulu so much he donated his bone marrow and was willing to donate part of his liver. Brooke Lynn intends to show up Lulu as not the mother she claims to be. What better way than to prove Rocco isn't hers but Britt's after all? Possibly with an unknown sperm donor? Today's next update. Willow's double life. Daisy at risk through split personality disorder? General Hospital spoilers reveal that Willow Tate, Caitlin McMullen, is definitely dealing with a mental health crisis. So how far will General Hospital writers take it? Could Willow have a split personality situation going on that leads to more chaos? Willow couldn't figure out why she was so tired at General Hospital recently, so she could have been coming out of a blackout episode. That bout of exhaustion came after someone put Sasha Gilmore Corbin's, Sophia Matson, baby in a bassinet that didn't correspond with her hospital bracelet. Of course, now someone's been stalking little Daisy, Levi Clark Coughlin, at the Quartermaine mansion. After watching Daisy with Sasha, Michael Corinthos, Rory Gibson, and her older siblings, this baby stalker went into Daisy's room and turned on her mobile. Willow was supposedly off-screen resting when all this went down, but was she really tucked away in her bedroom or out there stirring up trouble? It's possible Willow's getting a dissociative identity disorder storyline. Perhaps Willow has an alternate personality that's starting to take over and do things without her knowledge. If that's the case, It would certainly be scary if Willow's alter ends up being some version of her twisted twin, Nellie Benson, Chloe Lanier. Willow might transform into Nellie at certain times and start exhibiting increasingly wild behavior. Since Nellie lost her own custody feud over Wiley Corinthos, Viren Weaver, Willow might feel some sense of connection with her sister, even if it's on a subconscious level. Now Willow has lost both Wiley and Amelia Corinthos, Sequoia and Serenity Morkmako, so she may be fixating on Michael's new bundle of joy. This could be building to an abduction if Willow's alternate personality views Daisy as a chance to start fresh as a mom. Nellie might be running the show for this next part of the story. The whole mobile thing could even be a nod to Nellie if the writers want it to be. Back in 2018, Nellie caused quite a fiasco through a Penguin mobile back when she was gaslighting Carly Spencer, Laura Wright, and tormenting her over Morgan Corinthos, Brian Craig, memory. Whatever the case, using Nellie as Willow's alternate personality would be a great spin on an evil twin story. Instead of bringing Nellie back for real, Willow might become Nellie in her own mind and embrace her sister's sinister side during blackouts. Do you think the show might take the Did route with Willow? Could Nellie come into play as an alter during all the mental health drama? General Hospital spoilers say some big surprises are still in store for Willow, so stick with us for updates on any shocking news and jaw-dropping moments to come. Thanks for watching this videos. Please hit the subscribe button for more updated news.